Welcome back to Gero Dynamics. Okay, so just to let you guys know, I am opening in this video. I am opening or starting to open this mystery box or mystery box 2, however you call it, right? Because I just really want to open something. I haven't, other than that secret lair that you probably just watched maybe yesterday, I would imagine for you. Um, and I don't have as much time to like record these and open, and I don't have as much product right now. All that will change eventually, but I just really wanted to open something. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But first, as you guys see, I have a new mat. I have plenty of mats. I just loved the Mothman one so much. I've just been sticking with it for a while. However, this came in the mail finally, and so I'm probably going to be using this one for a while. We'll see. It looks like it'll be a good backdrop for the videos, so we'll see. Um, this is also obviously Richard Kane Ferguson art, which I'm a huge fan of. Other than Seb McKinnon, he's my second favorite magic artist, and he did himself a Kickstarter, and so I got myself this mat here. He signed it. That's the lovely Richard Kane Ferguson signature right there. And I got this print, which I'm gonna have to flatten out, I think, because it was rolled up with the things there. So there you go. There's the print. But yeah, he had a Kickstarter for some new mats, and I love his work, and so there you go. So I'll be using this at least for this video, maybe for a few more, maybe for a while. But I kind of don't want to mess up the signature, so we'll see. I may pack this up here sooner rather than later, but I love it. Wanted to show you guys it. Here you go. All right, so let's go ahead and start opening this mystery booster box. I did not get my little scalpel thing, X-Acto knife, whatever you want to call it. So let's see how long it takes me to get in. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. All right. I've had this week off. I had planned to do even more videos. I think I'm still going to do as many movie reviews as I can do before the kids start getting home here, and then maybe some more tomorrow. Uh, I've just been so busy because I'm getting ready. My band has a show, and I'm also going to be covering for another band um, in the next week or so. And so I just kind of have been spending time getting ready, learning the songs, and that sort of thing. So just been extra busy this week. But luckily, I had the week off, and so here I am. And I am going to start opening. Yes. Um, I don't quite remember everything that's in this set, but I know it's a fun set to open. Um, I look forward to drafting it too, but I got the most recent Magic Fest coming, and so or Festival in the Box. That's. Did I get it already? No. No, we haven't gotten it yet. So yeah, so I have another box coming, so I just wanted to go ahead and just open this one. All right. All right, let's see. Custody Squire. We have ourselves a Kitsune Blade Master. Duke Hara Peafowl from Aether Revolt. That was a fun set. Scion of Glaciers. Falcon Wrath Noble. Singir Autocrat. A Tybalt Rickish Instigator. We have a Pitchstone Wall. Fortifying Drought. We have a Crozen Vorin. An Angel's Trumpet. I'll have to see what that is. Gideon, Ally of Zendikar. So very cool. This is when I first got back into Magic again when this set was out. Got myself a play set of these, and I had an ally deck, and I had some other like white weenie decks and stuff like that, and that's kind of was my thing when I first got back into Magic the Gathering. So yeah, good stuff, Gideon. Oh, there you go. That is a nice way to start this box right here. White bordered Urza Saga. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have ourselves a demonic consultation. Not a bad pack all around. Not a bad pack. And then intangible vibes. All right. Starting strong. Let's see. We'll put these over here so I'm not putting them on the signature. I don't know. I don't know if it messes up a signature. I don't know if it can be smudged or anything. I just want to be careful. Oh, and as you see, my head is right there instead of down here because I didn't want to cover up this little dude right here. Yes, I'm that silly. Hopefully it's not throwing you off having my head up there, but you know. We'll see. It shouldn't change the way the video comes out. All right, reconnaissance. Gotta remember there's some like, that's why I'm going through every card because there's some like good stuff. We'll see if I catch them or not. Some good stuff even in like the uncommons and stuff like that. All right, prison term. Giga Drowse. Okay. Turnabout. Wall of Corpses from Mirage. It's some of my first memories of Magic are Mirage. I know I was playing even before that, but yeah, I remember Mirage a lot. I opened a, was it Grinning Totem? Was that in Mirage or Visions? I think it was Mirage, right? Opened a Grinning Totem, whichever set it was, Visions or Mirage. I think it's Mirage. Anyways, and back then that was the expensive card. And I used that card to trade into basically a whole burn deck. And which is funny because, you know, it's a whole deck for a card that's worth like 25 cents right now. That's where I got my first Shivan Dragons. Was I built that burn deck with Shivan Dragons and stuff like that. And then I played the guy that I traded for over and over and over again, and I beat him over and over and over again with the deck that I traded for, basically. I traded for cards, I built the deck, we played, I won over and over again. And this was a guy back then who was playing competitive Magic. You know, there wasn't a whole lot going on competitive-wise. I'm not saying he was like a pro, but, you know, he would actually go and play at events, and I did not. All right, Marsh Flitter. Thopter Engineer, Shiv's Embrace, Wall of Roots, good card, solid. Cartouche of Strength, I remember those being fun. Grizzly Salvage, Noble Hierarch, another card that's like kind of like not a bad pull. It's not as good as it used to be, but not a bad pull. Also got a play set of these back when they were really expensive, and had some sort of, it was a like a Planeswalker deck or something with them. But yeah, I remember this being like, you know, I did some big trades for some Noble Hierarchs back when they were more expensive. But it was trades, so it's okay. Deathrite Shaman, not a bad card right there either. Deathrite Shaman, white border. Those were expensive for a little bit too, weren't they? I don't think they are now. Oh, Equilibrium. All right. I ended up going out and like buying one of these for my... Cast a creature spell, you may pay 1 if you do return target. Yeah, I bought this for my Azuri deck, the original version of it. So it's cool. It's cool to have it in this Future Shock frame. I may put that in the deck. And Magus of the Chains. Hopefully you guys like the little stories to go with it, and it makes it a little bit more interesting. You know, just telling stories. It does make the video go longer, but telling stories rather than just like opening up the packs. Not that opening isn't fun and we get to have some big hits like Urza's Saga, but you know, having fun story time is great too. All right, Heliod's Punishment, Boonweaver Giant, Alchemist's Retrieval, Rewind, Oblivion Strike, Orzhov Enforcer, Two-Handed Axe, Arms Dealer with his skinny arms. It's funny. Is it like a box of arms? No, it's like fish. All right, Abzan Beastmaster, Blight Mamba, like the Black Mamba, except it's like a Cyclops snake. Interesting. All right, and if you heard that, that was not me. That was my dog. A Replicating Ring. All right. Oh, Clothis, God of Destiny. You know what's funny is I'm not 100% sure. I mean, this wouldn't count. But I'm building. I've been building like standard sets for since I came back to Magic, and I was building sets back when I first played Magic. I have like a full set of Weatherlight, I think, and pretty close on Mirage. Made some mistakes with that, but I don't want to go into that right now. Some of the older sets I'm pretty close to full sets on, but most of the standard sets from Battle for Zendikar all the way up until right around this time, I have full sets for, and I have standard sets from then on where it's basically like boxed up, and I don't know how close I am to full sets. But once I finally sit down and like put them together and start building my sets again, I'll order the cards I'm missing and put them in the binders. Binders are sitting behind me actually. And so from this set, I'm pretty sure I still need this card. If I remember correctly, it was one of the cards that was eluding me. I was going to have to buy it. It was kind of expensive at the time, and I just didn't. So this is cool to have. It does have the set symbol. I don't know. I have to, you know, decide whether that counts in my head or not because it's all rules I make up in my head. It used to be every card had to be base copy, not foil, not special art, not nothing. Now, moving forward, I've been doing like special arts and foils and everything to build my sets. Does this count? What do you guys think? If you're watching and you want to leave a comment, should this count or should I get myself a copy of the card from the actual set? Great card though. Snow covered mountain in the white frame. Fun, fun. We have a Triumph of Ferocity in the Future Sight. I said Shock before, so yeah, meant Future Sight. All right, there we go. Stone Drake. I just cleaned up this area too. Got all my cards put away by set. I still need to organize, like alphabetize and organize and log everything and finish my set building and all the different stuff that's going to go along with it. But I got everything put away and now I'm opening again. So here I am doing this to myself again. All right. Oh yeah, Belfry Spirit, Shepherd of the Flock, Fairy Seer, Shoreline Ranger, Injector Crocodile, Severed Strands, Plundering Barbarian, Reckless Abandon, De-Glamour. We're going back there. That's exciting. I wasn't around when we were there the first time. That was during my period where I was not playing Magic. So I'm excited to go back. Hunting Pack, Darksteel Ingot, Liliana Deathmage. All right, all right. Not terrible. Not amazing. Ooh, Collector Oath in the white border. Show and Tell. All right, Show and Tell in the Future Sight frame. All right, all right. I don't know how much that is right now. Defender of the Queue. All right. Not sure how far I'm going to go in. I don't know. I probably should split this up into 3 parts, but I'd like to split it up into 2, so the videos will be a little longer. Hopefully that's okay. All right, Radiant Judgment. Radiance Judgment. Breath of Life, old school. We have a Spell Stutter Sprite, a Miscalculation, Blood Fountain, Bone Shards, Hoarding Ogre. Oh, that's fun to Adventures of Forgotten Realms. There we go. Cards back to back. Tangle. All right. I think they just are reprinting this in the Spider-Man set, if I'm not mistaken. Drum Hunter. Ooh, Temporal Spring. Nexus of Fate. Classic card. Good spot for it too. I have a playset of the original Buy a Box. Well, you know what? I don't know if I have a playset anymore because I think I actually traded or sold one or something like that. anyways, I might have a playset, or I have three of the original. I know it's been reprinted in another set. I think it was, anyways. It's been reprinted. I don't think this is the first time it's been reprinted. Either way, pretty sure I have another copy of it. If I really wanted the playset for whatever reason, but yeah, I got the buy a box promo, and then I picked up more at different events and stuff like that, like winning like standard showdown events or something. All right, Darksteel Citadel. All right. Mana Short. All right. And then the Heron Moon when we finally get Emrakul back, which is bound to happen eventually. But yeah, so I'm not 100% sure if I have the full playset. But anyways, fun card. There was this crazy. What was it? I think it was a maybe even a what was the name of that format that wasn't Commander? It was for standard, basically. Anyways, I think it was in that deck, and there was a combo thing that you did with it. Anyways, whatever. Rafine's Informant, Angel of Light, all right. Windfall, solid. Invisible Stalker, Gloom Sower, Flesh Eater Imp, Forked Lightning, Goblin War Driver, Masked Admirers, Night Soil. Hey, look at that. Cryptic Spires. Big hit. Big hit. Earthshaker Giant from one of those family event boxes or whatever they call them. Ooh, Ride of Flame, white border. Cabal Ritual in the Future Sight frame. And Teferi Druid of Argoth. Interesting. That's funny. Flash, creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime they could cast a sorcery. That's fun. Wonder what made them decide to make a Teferi Druid. We have a Pegasus Guardian. You hear something on watch. The names of those cards were interesting in the Adventures of Forgotten Realms. Remember when Serum Visions was a thing? Tarlan's Invocation. Blood Speaker. Speaker. Hey, look at that. Davril Rogue Shadow Mage. If I remember correctly, this was one of the hard ones to get in the stained glass style, and I think I paid way too much for one to finish that stained glass Planeswalker set, which, by the way, I finished it. I have all of them. So, and I think that might have been the most expensive one I just bought. Invigorated Rampage. Lesser Gargadon. Summit Apes. Evolution Sage. Chromatic Sphere. Interesting. Okay. Authority of the Consuls. Definitely a fun card that I played in a lot of drafts and standard, a couple different standard decks. Hey, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, there was a trade that I was super happy about with this at one point in time, but now it's not as happy. But still cool. And now I have it in white border to be even more irritating. Ooh, Relic of Progenitus. Nice. In the Future Sight frame. And then Fireball. Okay. Coal Storm. When you cast this spell, copy it for each different mana value among spells and lands you played this turn. Okay. Cost Storm. Okay, not Coal Storm. Create a 2/2 white monk creature token. Alright, okay. Well, so, like, what? Elf Ball, but with friars? Monks? I don't know. Good times. Alright, we're almost at that 20-minute mark. I think I probably should stop after this pack and then start up again here for you guys. So, Steadfast Unicorn. Fierce Retribution, Tolarian Kraken, Sejiri Merfolk, Noxious Ghoul. That was a big hit for a while, right? Maybe. Blood Curdle. Or a big card, not a big hit. But Lightning Mauler, Molten Birth, Tireless Provisioner, Teamer Sabertooth. That guy does work sometimes. Quicksand, Desertion, nice. Pitiless Plunderer in the white border, very fun. And then Ruination in the Future Sight border. And Search Elemental. All right, everybody. I'm going to finish up this box in the next video, maybe. Maybe if I can get through it. I won't have all the extra stuff at the beginning. Hopefully I get my foil, and hopefully it's not the same one I got in the last two boxes, because how is it possible I got the same foil in the last two boxes I opened? It's so random. All right, everybody. Wish me luck. Take care. Have a good day.